Know that you have talked about this, a lot of us have, that the media and the left, whether it is elected Democrats or people who support elected Democrats, they've spent years calling Americans all sorts of nasty names: Nazis, white supremacists, insurrectionists, election deniers. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. So I suppose when we look back at what happened last Wednesday, it's not that much of a surprise.
Sadly not, but this is what we're dealing with the militant left. I mean, They are willing to kill for their beliefs. And you mentioned it correctly, that they've been calling us white supremacists, Nazis, election deniers, threats to democracy. What did they expect to happen? I mean, they've been radicalizing members of their own party and members of this movement for a long time. And, you know, Amanda, they tried to assassinate President Trump last year. They locked up Peter Navarro and Steve Bannon last year. And now, unfortunately, they killed and assassinated Charlie Kirk in the most brutal way. And obviously, my condolences go out to his family, his friends, his colleagues, and the supporters. And, you know, it's affected my staff deeply because so many of my staff have personally worked for Charlie, and they worked at Turning Point. And, you know, being from Arizona, you know, Charlie was from Arizona. He was Arizona's son. And I think we're taking a little bit harder than most around the country, but it is inspiring to see the lives he actually touched, because as you know, I mean, the amount of people who are now in the media and government and positions of power who are inspired by Charlie Kirk because he went on those college campuses and recruited people to be pro-America. It's truly inspiring. Now look at what's happening. His death, there is some good coming out of it. You're seeing this awakening of people. I mean, the Turning Point announced you had 30,000+ new chapters, people wanting to start new chapters at their high schools and universities. But it shouldn't have ended that way. And my thoughts and prayers go out to Erica and her 2 children.